Hello my dear class 10 students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing amazing. This is your Ekta ma'am here. In this video, we will be talking about all the letter writing tricks that you need to know to score full marks in your upcoming English exam. Yes, my dear students, but most students they make silly mistakes and that makes them cost marks in their letter writing section. Letter writing is one of the most scoring and easily scoring topic from your English language, right? If you focus on it correctly, there are few points out there. If you focus on them correctly, you are gonna score full marks in your letter writing. So what are those points? Let's begin with them. The first is, let's know where do you see the letter writing. So it comes in the section B. You have three sections: section A, which is of reading comprehension; section B, which is of grammar and writing skills; and section C, which is your literature. Okay, so it carries around 5 marks. It comes in the writing section. Okay, it comes in the writing section. It has around 5 marks. Now these are the different type of letters that you see. Majorly the type of letter that you write is formal letter. There is no informal letter structure coming in your exam, right? You are not getting any informal letter. You will only get formal letters. And what formal letters? Letter to editor, letter of complaint, letter of inquiry, and letter for placing an order. These are the 4 types of letter that you need to write in your upcoming exam, right? We'll discuss them one by one, and the tricks, we are talking about the tricks here, so we will be dealing with them only. Before we begin, for all type of formal letters, this is the format, right? You should never tamper with the format. Go with the format, because if you follow this format, you are gonna score full marks in your letter writing. Again, your letter writing is stepwise marking. So if you follow the step, if you write it in such a way that the format is, you follow this format, and if you write it in such a way, you are gonna score full marks. Either the marks, supposedly if you do not know this even like introduction thing, but if you wrote this till this here, you wrote correctly, you are gonna score correct marks, like 2-3 marks, whatever be the marks for this. Okay, so let's start. You start with the sender address. Sender is you, that the person that is sending it, right? That's your address, right? Either it will be given in the question, or if not, then you make up any address. Okay, then you leave 1 line space, and then you write the date. Then after that you leave 1 line space, and then you write the receiver's designation and address. In this case, our receiver is the editor, so you write the editor, and then after that you write any newspaper, India Today, Times of India, The Hindu, and then you write their address, which is Delhi, right? Then after that you write the subject. What subject is there? Okay, we'll discuss the subject in detail, but then you mention the subject. After mentioning the subject, you leave a line space, and then you write the salutation. Respected sir, ma'am, or even sir, ma'am is just fine. Okay, then after that you start with the body, which is the paragraph, right? Which has introduction, then you have the details, then you have the conclusion, right? This is the body. Then after that you end with thank you, right? And then you write yours truly, right? When you are you don't write yours obediently here. Why? Because we are writing an informal letter, right? Informal letter, you write either yours truly, or yours sincerely, or yours faithfully. Words like that will be used, not yours obediently. Okay, so remember this mistake. Do not do that. Okay, memorize this format to your core. Sender's address, a line space, date, a line space, receiver's designation and address, a subject, then you write a line space, then you write the salutation, then you give the paragraph, and after that you write thank you and yours truly. Remember one thing, either yours truly, yours faithfully, right? All will work. Now let's move on to the subject line. What is important about it? Because what I have seen many kids do, they write everything that they see in the letter itself. Supposedly in this letter, it's written here only, write a letter to the editor, making a plea to the common people to switch over to solar energy to conserve electricity and limit electricity bills. So what most students do, they take the subject from here. Subject is plea to the common people to switch over to solar energy to conserve electricity and limit electricity bills. But that's incorrect. That is not a subject. A subject should always be short, clear, and to the point. So what will be your subject? Your ideal subject will be evoking awareness towards solar energy. It should be short, should be clear, it should be to the point, so that as soon as the examiner reads it, they know what are you talking about, what subject, what topic you want to highlight, and what topic this letter is regarding, right? That should be what be there in the subject only. Okay, now Next, letter to the editor. Let's talk about the letter to the editor first. So in introduction, there are some universal line that you can remember, so that you know the format, right? You can write it in the format. You will be getting mark for the format itself, right? You will be getting marks if you write it in the correct sequence: sender, address, then you write date, then you write receiver's designation and address, then you write subject, then you write salutation. And in paragraph, I am here to help you. There are some tricks you can follow. What you can do, you can write it through the columns of your esteemed newspaper. I would like to draw the attention of concerned authorities towards whatever the subject is there. Whatever subject you wrote, just write that down, okay? In this way, what will happen, you already have 2-3 lines coming from here, right? And your letters follow a word limit of around 100 and 120 words. So you need to complete that word limit, and by writing in this way, you are completing that word limit, right? So memorize it through the columns of your esteemed newspaper. I would like to draw the attention of concerned authorities towards your subject. Or if you cannot memorize this, if you have some issue memorizing it, then memorize this one. Through the column of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to bring to your kind notice, right? Then in the body, you write the details. Start with what is the problem, then you give the details of the problem, and then you give the effect. What are the effects that you are facing? What are the issues that that the community is facing? If it is about pollution, or if it is about anything, eve teasing, or about your loud noise pollution and everything that you are writing. So write the effects in the last. Then in the conclusion, write this line: I hope my concern will reach the ears of the concerned authorities through your newspaper, right? Because the purpose of writing this letter is to make them publish your issue in their newspaper, right? So if you do this, that means you want them to publish it in their newspaper. So again, use this line. After that, write thank you, and then yours truly or faithfully, and then it's done. Now the second one, letter of complaint. The trick is, you start with this is to draw your kind attention, because you're complaining about something, right? Through the letter, I would like to highlight this and this issue, right? You're complaining about something. The complaint can be about any product, right? Or it can be about any issue that is going on in your community or in your society, right? Then you write in the body, I recently, for example, if the complaint is about a product, you write, I recently purchased so and so product from your store or website on this day, but I am highly disappointed in its performance, right? So if you bought something and you're complaining, majorly the complaint will be about something, some product that you bought, right? So you write in this way. And then conclusion, I hope you take time, immediate action, and provide a resolution at the earliest, right? So do not, mug up multiple lines. Just stick with one and write it in. For example, in the letter to editor, write mug up that line through the esteemed column of your newspaper. I would like to bring attention towards this issue, right? And in here also mug up these lines. If a letter of complaint you saw, write these lines. Simple, right? And that's what you call trick, right? You do not have to spend much time thinking about it, or you do not have to go to other videos to find different tricks. You just pick one and you go with it, okay? Because you do not have much time now. Next, a letter of inquiry. When you are writing a letter of inquiry, remember to, in the introduction paragraph, these are all the paragraph line, right? The format is same for all kind of letters. The one format that I show you at the beginning of this video, that format works for each kind of letter, each kind of formal letter. Okay, now I am writing to inquire about this product, any product that your organization offers, or I came across your advertisement / website / brochure and wish to gather the details regarding any product, because you're inquiring about something, right? You're inquiring about a product that you saw on their website, or any brochure that you saw. So you want to inquire about that. So that's how you start, and you end it with kindly provide the required details at your earliest convenience, or looking forward to your reply with the required information. Any one of these lines will work, okay? Just you need to pick one and go with it. Simple. Now the last is letter for placing an order. When you're placing an order, so either there will be some event happening, or there will be some demand from your institution. You may be doing, maybe you're asked to place an order on behalf of your organization. So how do you do that? So you start with, I would like to place an order for the following items for our institution, or if it's an upcoming event, then you write for the upcoming event, right? Then in the body, always mention in table of items. For example, write serial number, write the items and the number of items that you need. If you're ordering, let's say, stationery item, serial number 1, pen, how many pens you need, then you write that. Always make a table of items, because that will show, when you are placing an order, it matters what is being shown in the in the diagram, it's in the letter itself. Okay, that's what examiner sees. Now next, I request you to give me, and then additional lines are there. Please ensure that the items are properly packed to prevent any damage. Obviously, if you're ordering something, then obviously you mention that. Then you can request for any % of discount, you also can mention there. Okay, these all are used as the fillers, you know, when you want to extend it to the word limit of 100 to 120 words. Then conclusion, we look forward to receiving your confirmation and timely delivery of the order. Simple. For placing an order, you write this. Okay. Now there are some additional tips which you must follow when you are writing a letter, which is always stay within the word limit. And what is the word limit? It is 100 to 120 words. Do not write below it, because then you will not be getting the full marks. But if you write above it also, you write beyond 120 words, you're not going to get extra marks also. So do not waste your time for more than this, for more than 100 and 120 words. Try to stay within the word limit, okay? Because if it's too short, it's incomplete. If it's too long, it is irrelevant content, okay? And obviously CBSE is very strict about the word limit, so follow that in everything that you write. Okay, now maintain a polite tone. Whenever you're writing mostly letter of complaint or letter to editors, you are generally highlighting about an issue that has been bothering you and your community for so long, right? Although it's hypothetical, but it's not exactly hypothetical. It can be a real situation also. It may be close to your heart, but try to keep a polite tone whenever you're writing any letter, because what the examiner, if you write in a negative way, the examiner is going to deduct your marks, because letters should always be polite, right? You are I know the matter may be close to your heart, eve teasing or something else, so try not to get too emotional while writing a letter. Just focus on the tone. It should be polite. So instead of phrases, you know, angry tone, you lose marks. So you write, I request you to kindly look into, I shall be grateful if, you know, grateful, kindly, request. All these words show that you are being polite. Okay, so use those words in your exam. Now avoid storytelling, right? So when you're doing letter writing, you're writing a letter, right? You're not giving the whole story. That's not an informal letter, it's a formal letter. It should be in the required word limit only. So do not write long emotional stories. Stop repeating the same content again and again. Just give the details in the sequence. What is the event and how, what is the event, details of that event, and then you give what is it affecting you for. Okay, what are the effects of that event, right? And that's all. That's all. If you have any other doubts, and if you want me to make any other video regarding English, you mention them in the comment section. And all the best for your boards.